Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy vicslanghope. And I got another video for y'all. Today's video is about the 3 ways in which women prey on men's insecurities and their psyche. So make sure y'all share this video because it is very important and very vital information for the brothers out there. So the first thing I would say is, one of the first things in which women prey on men's insecurities is by talking about their wallet, right? Talk about money, their wealth, whether they own any property, and so forth, right? So women know that men, generally speaking, right, are meant to be the providers, regardless of the fact of all these women out here today, or the feminist movement, or all these different things going on, regardless of the fact of them trying to say like, oh, I could pay for my own things, regardless of the fact of the rise of the independent woman and all of these things that are changing in society, she still wants a man who is going to spoil her, take care of her, and get her nice things, right? And could be able to provide and maintain. Because again, even though the sisters be trying to say they don't care about gender roles or they don't want to do gender roles, it's a lie, because they still want a traditional man. Even though a lot of them are not traditional women today, they still want a traditional man. So oftentimes, a woman knows, or she might not know how it feels or what a man is going through when it comes to the pressures of having to provide for her and his family if he got children, right? Even sometimes mothers be expecting their sons, right, to do things for them. You know, this is just something that is expected of the man, right? So women know that a man kind of like, a real man, he feels a certain type of empowerment, or he feels good about himself when he is financially stable, when he is able to take care of his family, when he is able to take care of bills, when he is able to do certain things. When you got money, you feel good, you look good. It just brings a certain type of confidence to you. So women notice. So oftentimes when a man is struggling or a man is going through certain things, even when the man has money, a woman will use the "you broke" card, or you don't own anything, or you don't have any assets, you don't have certain things. I was in a situation personally where I know I had way more money than this woman, right? I had way more money than this woman, and she, we got into an argument, and she got into this whole thing about I'm broke and I'm this and I'm that, even though she probably knew in the back of her mind that I had way more money than her. But guess what? She didn't really rationalize, what I'm saying? She didn't really think things through, right? So I shut her up by just saying, like, look, just show me your account and I'll show you mine. But this is not about me. This is just an example of what a lot of sisters do. They throw around the "you broke" card because it plays, that's an insecurity for men. It's something that men need to have, right? Because men feel good about it. So when men do not have their financial status to par, they feel down, they feel bad, they don't feel as good as they should be, and women prey on this insecurity. Number 2, the second thing that they prey on is penis size. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time, right? You see a woman, she will be in a relationship for 10 years with a guy, they break up, and then she starts talking about his penis, right? She starts talking about his penis was little, she starts talking about this, the sex was whack, etc., etc., etc. Yet, she was in that relationship for that long. I don't know, maybe he was buying her stuff, maybe he was doing other things to compensate for the penis size, right? But at the end of the day, women know that men connect penis size to manhood. You know what I'm saying? To part of being a man. They understand that. So they attack this insecurity because they know at the end of the day, you connect your manhood to your penis size. So they throw that stuff around to try to get into your head, right? To mess up with your psyche. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it. Some of y'all have experienced this. So I'm here to tell you, brothers, at the end of the day, ain't nothing you could do about that. Ain't nothing you can do about your penis size. Stop letting these women play these type of games with you. At the end of the day, God created you the way that he created you. And that's that. Like, you can't change that. So don't feel so bad when these women throw that stuff around you. Don't get mad. Don't overreact. Don't try to put your hands on them. Don't do certain things. Because at the end of the day, this is the things. They want to get a reaction out of you. But, I used to have these insecurities too. I didn't know no better, and also because of watching porn. So once you realize that the average penis size is like 5 inches, 5.5 or whatever, right? Then you understand like, oh, okay, then man, I'm not doing bad. But if you think the average, because you watch porn, if you think the average is 9 or 10, I'm not saying that there's not guys out there that don't have that, but don't concern yourself with certain issues. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is why I miss the days where you had to be a virgin before you got married. Because nowadays, women are hopping from wee-wee to wee-wee to wee-wee, and they're experimenting with all type of shapes and sizes and curves and all type of things. So now they have an expectation from a certain man. They have an expectation from the person that they want to settle with, right? Because they've been on so many different wee-wees. But had you been a virgin and got married, like back in the days, you wouldn't have to worry about different options, because this is the first guy you lost your virginity to, and most likely your vagina will morph to the size of that man's penis, right? Whether it's big, whether it's small, whatever, it's still gonna feel like the best thing you ever had. But today, some of our sisters got the hallway coochie, and you know what I'm saying, they need the they need the school bus wee-wee. But don't feel bad about this, brother. At the end of the day, the vagina is like a glove, and gloves come in different shapes and sizes. Just find your size. Number 3, the third thing is, women love using the phrase, "You're not a real man." I'm saying this is they know, you know what I'm saying. But this is how conniving these sisters are. They love throwing that phrase around. I was personally in a situation where if I wouldn't do certain things, a woman would tell me, "Oh, you're not man enough," or "You're not a real man." You know what I'm saying? You're not a real man. I give you a crazy example. One time, this woman wanted me to go outside and get ice cream. Ice cream. It was a blizzard outside. It was cold. It was a blizzard, and I was just like, "Yo, like it's crazy out there." You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, "Nah, I don't feel like going outside." This woman said, "Yo, that's crazy." Like, you know what I'm saying? She said, "Oh, you're not a real man. A real man would have did anything for his woman." Some crazy shit, right? And I was just like I looked at her like she was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I told her about herself. I still went outside to get the ice cream. Because again, at the end of the day, we understand how our manhood works. Like, no man wants to be told you're not man enough, especially by the woman that you're messing with. I should have just put my clothes on and left. You know what I'm saying? But, life is a learning experience. You learn at different moments, but, you also replay the lessons that you learn, right? Or the situations or the scenarios. So it's all good, but, it's all good. But that's the point. The point is, this is a phrase that, man, it gets to man, it gets under man's skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be the best man we could be, right? So when somebody tells you you're not a real man, you kind of like, when a guy tells you you're not a real man, you know what I'm saying? Or a guy calls you a pussy, right? Or the B word, or they say certain things, or they call you the F word, right? It's kind of like to try to downplay your manhood. You understand where I'm coming from? So when a woman says that to you, you're not a real man, you're not man enough, this is what she's doing. She's downplaying your manhood, and it gets to our psyche. But it's a manipulation tactic just to get us to do whatever it is that they want us to do. So there you have it. Those are the 3 things, the 3 ways in which women prey on our insecurities and our psyche. And my advice to all of you is this. If you have these insecurities, get rid of them. And I know people are going to come forth and say, "Oh, everybody has insecurities." Most people do have insecurities. But you should work on your insecurities. And at the end of the day, I'm talking to the brothers. Do not let these sisters sit here and prey on your insecurities. If you have these insecurities, get rid of them. And I guarantee you, your life will be much better and less stressful. So I can't stress this enough. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, because this is a very important conversation that a lot of us is not having with each other, right? And I see it all the time. I see it on social media. I see oftentimes women calling a man broke. They always talking about their penis size, and they always talking about like, "You're not a real man. You're not man enough for me," or "You can't handle me," or "You can't do certain things." At the end of the day, when that right person comes along, she not gonna do none of these things. She not gonna try to embarrass you about your sex life. She not gonna try to, talk a certain way to you. She not gonna say you're not man enough. And first of all, a woman can't tell a man how to be a man. That's just what it is, right? You can't tell me what it's like to be a man. That's another problem that our sisters have. But right now, I'm focusing on us, brothers. Don't let them play with you in a certain way. Money, Money comes and goes. You could be broke today and you could get money tomorrow. So if you have money insecurities today, you can always come out that situation. If you got penis insecurity, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's going to be a glove out there that's going to be just for you. You know what I'm saying? And if she says you ain't man enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really sit there and think to yourself. You gotta be secure in yourself to not let these people break you down, brothers. So there y'all have it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know some other insecurities in the comment section that women might use to try to break men down. Till next time, peace.